Marshall Middle School. I'm here today to interview our candidates for president of our Student Council Association here at Marshall Middle School. So here at Marshall, we believe that everybody gets a vote. So your voice matters. And with me, I have our two candidates that are both excited to answer some questions and share some information on how they can contribute to Marshall Middle School and help with your overall experience. So I have Grace here with us, who is running for office, as well as Declan. Welcome, Grace and Declan. Thank you for taking the time for meeting with me today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and start things by asking Grace the first question. Grace, why do you want to be president of the Marshall Middle School Student Association?
Well, I want to be president of the student council because I want to make a change. I want to use other students' ideas that they want to make happen and my ideas and opinions, and I want our school to be better. I want it to be what everybody else wants it to be. I believe we need a leader to make change. I will be that leader. I am passionate about fixing the problems in our school and community.
Thank you, Grace. Declan, why do you want to be the president?
I would like to be the president because I want to make other kids feel safe at this school and be able to talk to teachers that maybe are a little strict, but be able to really speak out and express their ideas to their teachers and peers. And I would like to put their ideas into action, like Grace said, and also use my ideas.
Thank you, Declan. Okay, so let's talk about experience and skills. This time I'm going to go ahead and start with Declan in our next topic. So have you had the opportunity to hold a leadership role yet?
Yes, so I take leadership in my sports, and I get kind of elected captain for sports teams and clubs like Battle of the Books, my Lego club I was in, robotics, and a few more. But some things I've learned from that is if you're going to be a leader, you need to really drive for it. You can't be focused on other things while you're in that.
Okay, thank you.
So I have had leadership roles before. So yes, I was also Battle of the Books captain in 5th grade, I think. And in 6th grade, I was part of the student council, and I ran for president. I was not elected. I think I got third. Yeah. And I learned from those experiences that teamwork and a good plan are always needed to make your goals achieved.
Thank you, Grace. Okay, so now we're on to the fun stuff. So Declan, you had mentioned you were going to share what fun activities or events you'd like to bring to Marshall. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I would like to bring a few more food drives and maybe a clothes drive for the less wealthy. And then I had a really good idea of helping the SPCA and maybe having them come in one night. Students can have their friends, family, cousins, guardians, people they know come in, and the SPCA have pens in the gym and cafeteria, and it can be therapy or a petting zoo for little ones. And then I'd like to bring Toys for Tots here if it's not already, and stuff like that. So I really want to implement other communities, our community, but other places in our community, so we're not just doing stuff for the school.
Thank you.
Okay, so some fun things that I maybe want to organize. So I know we've the student council, we've been really focused on dances and stuff. So this year I feel we shouldn't really be as focused on dances. I still think we should have some fun things happen at the school for the students, to come afterwards and stuff like that. But I do think we should start focusing on to help our community. So maybe we could do a good mixture between what Declan said, his idea is very good. I love the idea, the SPCA, like because it's fun for us and it helps the community. So I think we should do a few dances, maybe like 1 or 2. I know a lot of other people organize dances in the school too, and definitely want to like, I feel like advertise our events like that, like around the community where you can like help out and stuff. Like I definitely want to advertise those more here so people can help out like better.
Great. I really appreciate each of you considering our communities that we want to partner with and how we can help others. I think that that's important. So inclusivity and diversity. So how are you guys going to include, and how are we going to make sure that we include everybody, even if we're similar but not the same? So how will you make sure that all students feel included in activities? Grace?
So I do like the suggestion box idea we did last year, but instead of maybe doing a suggestion box, maybe do like a form. So like where we get ideas for the SEO, like we can do like a Google form so it's faster, because I know we used a Google Sheet last year for all of them, but it was like a manual thing where you had to type them all in. I feel like it would be better if we used a Google form, but yeah, I do like the suggestion box idea. And it should be open to like teachers and staff as well. And I think students should know that like they can come and talk to me and Declan like anytime. They can talk to the adults and maybe they can like come and tell us what students want and stuff like that if they don't feel comfortable talking to me or Declan. Like I can help you guys.
Okay, great. Declan? That's a good question. So how will you make sure that all students feel included in activities?
So for the activities, I feel like any student there should be no students that feel like ashamed that they're not good at something. Come out and try it. Like that's how I felt with wrestling. My dad was like, come on, you got it. And I was like, okay, I can do it. I went to my first practice, I loved it. I got signed up. I've been wrestling for 6-7 years. And so if we could have every student feel that way in the school, that would be just awesome. To have them stand out and really like be honest with us and say, hey, I want to do this. Can I get in? Well, obviously say yes. But yes.
Okay, so I like the ideas, right? And an avenue for them to privately include their feelings, as well as kind of some coaching along and cheering students along, right? To try new things and seeing what students might need and helping them find a place, right? Because everyone belongs. That's awesome. Okay, so personal qualities. What personal qualities do you have that would make you a good president?
So as I said before, I'm really passionate about the SEO. Like I would love to like have like a legacy that we have held, like that we changed something in the school. I'll read it here. And like another thing, communication. Yeah, I love to like reach out and help people. Like I would love to like talk to Ms. Castoli every day. Like that'd be really fun to like see you every day. And leadership. So yeah, I do love to like lead things. Like when we were doing like group projects, like in classes and stuff. Like I always like take charge and like assign like parts of projects and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. What qualities do you want to share?
So
Declan?
I actually have 2 of the same exact qualities. Is leadership, passionate also about SCA. So like when we were in the lunchroom and Miss Alger says, anybody interested in SCA? My brother was in it, so I was like, oh, I remember that. So I came to her, I talked to her, and that's what I want everybody to feel like. Like you can go talk to people, because that's what I did. That's it.
That's okay. So Declan, just to wrap up, you're saying that you have another leader in your family and it's a little contagious, right? So you got the bug and you'd like to spread leadership around to your other peers, right? School full of leaders, I can take that. That sounds great. Okay, so tell me why your classmates should vote for you, Grace.
Okay, I think you guys should vote for me because I really want to make a change. I want you guys to be able to come and talk to me and give me ideas of things that you want to change in this school. And I want that to happen. I want it to go through with it. I want to make a plan and I want to carry it out. And I want the school to be a better place.
Thank you, Grace. Declan, why should your classmates vote for you to be our president?
I want my classmates to vote for me because I want students to feel safe in this school, and I feel like if I get elected, I can really make that happen, and I can make them feel better about speaking out to people and really being a leader, but also just being a casual student.
Great. Okay, so as the bell interrupted Declan at the end, I'm just gonna wrap it up and say, what Declan was saying, if you missed out, was it's about making everybody feel safe, comfortable, and that they might want to pursue leadership and they're willing to share their ideas.
Okay, so make sure that you do vote. Like, try to remember, your voice does matter. And I remember, like, in the past elections, it was very close. So please do vote.
Same as Grace. If everybody were to vote in this school, that would be such a close matchup. I think it would just be so cool to have that. And this is just awesome because it's a 6th grader against an 8th grader. And if we have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders voting, I think that would just be awesome.
So just gonna say in closing, I'm really proud of each of you. Our school would be honored to have either of you as our president. You definitely have a place here and in leadership. So grateful that you guys gave us time to tell us more about yourselves and why you want to be our president. And I look forward to all the great things you're going to do. And let's talk about the things you mentioned today, no matter what. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All right, Marshall Middle School. Voting is going to begin tomorrow morning during homeroom, so make sure you cast your ballot, and we'll see who our next student council president is. Good luck, guys.